dim lights, whisper shadows duck and dive. Whiskey in the glass, keep the bass alive. Cheeky smirk in the mirror, caught a vibe. Old scars heal slow, but I still survive. Basslines thumping, souls on fire, spilling out words, the dark's my choir. Smoke curls rise, higher and higher. Whiskey pours smooth, time's a liar. Backroom deals where the legends are bred. Lace the groove tight, 100 thoughts in my head. Cards on the table, no tears to be shed. Still chasing dreams while my demons in bed. Low hum buzz, the beat snakes through. City breeds rough, shadows dance in the view. Every bar swings sharp, a truths feel brand new. Echoes from my soul, pub nights renew. Basslines thumping, souls on fire, spilling out words, the dark's my choir. Smoke curls rise, higher and higher. Whiskey pours smooth, time's a liar. Basslines thumping, souls on fire, spilling out words, the dark's my choir. Smoke curls rise, higher and higher. Whiskey pours smooth, time's a liar. Slow steps strutting through a smoky abyss. Each rhyme's a dart, never dare to miss. Truth tastes bitter but sweeter than miss. Writing my legacy with every broken twist.
Champagne, night drips, black ink, I'm soaked in the lane. Gold wristwatch, tick, time's a sly flirt. Words cut smoother than a tailor shirt. Velvet shots, sipping smooth on my grind. Crisp edge flow, sharp as finest wine. Moon's the witness while stars co-sign. Crown on my head, this glow is mine. Oh, slick whip rolls through with a gleam. Shadows bend jealous, they envy the team. Pocket full of chic, drip match supreme. Pen spills truth like espresso cream. Mirror on the wall, say the name clear. Hustle so fly, I terrify fear. Snap straight frames, no room for smears. Cashmere status, couture in my sphere. Diamonds in the dice on my table of plans. Turn odds to silk threads, cradled in hands. Cocktail laps mixed with cutthroat deals. High note life, I'm the key it reveals. Velvet shots, sipping smooth on my grind. Crisp edge flow, sharp as finest wine. Moon's the witness while stars co-sign. Crown on my head, this glow is mine. Velvet in the glass with the bitters on the swizzle. Smoke curls up, the vibe's cool but life sizzles. Piano in the back like it whispers through the air. Jazz sneaks in the room, every note pulls the chair. Lights so low they spill secrets with the hue. Conversations drip as the ice cubes stew. She moves with the flow, shadows play on a grin. Cocktail of regrets where the liquor begins. Velvet liquor, sips so bitter. Souls got cracks but the beat delivers. Jazzy tape loops and her voice slithers. Drown the pain in a rhythm till the world feels thinner. Baseline walks slow, matches strides with her steps. Snare taps faint like the sound of missteps. She pens poetry through every verse she constructs. Notes bleed emotions, watch the mic erupt. Dim lit bar gives her shadows a throne. Each sip spills stories, glass cuts to bone. She's a canvas in motion, abstract at best. Love her or hate her, but never worth a second guess. Velvet liquor, sip so bitter. Souls got cracks, but the beat delivers. Jazzy tape loops and a voice slithers. Drown the pain in rhythm till the world feels thinner. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Glass wet and soft, the edge of nights chill. Christian whispers but the room stays still. Her words fall loose, syllables spill. Each one a truth, raw as the bill. Laid out where the silence mends. Tongue sharp but the bottle loosens. The pen's a knife when the night won't end. Spilling words, too heavy to pretend. Laid out where the silence mends. Tongue sharp but the bottle defends. The pen's a knife when the night won't end. Spilling words, too heavy to pretend. Lipstick smudged from battles unsaid. Mirrors glare plays, scenes in her head. Cigarette smoke curls, regrets bled. Breaking her rhyme with breaths of lead. Shadows dance on these creased oak walls. Echoes of dreams and forgotten calls. The groove tight like time when it stalls. Voice trembling, the night deepens and falls. Every rhyme, it's a crack in the shell. Every pause, it's a moment in hell. The truth so real, hits harder than a yell. Left hooks from silence, stories it tells. Last glass empty, the ice melts fast. Words run dry, but the feeling will last. A late night script on a future forecast. Spilled words linger, shadows are cast. Laid out where the silence ends. Tongue sharp, but the bottle defends. The pen's a knife when the night won't end. Spilling words, too heavy to pretend. Laid out where the silence ends. Tongue sharp but the bottle defends. The pen's a knife when the night won't end. Spilling words, too heavy to pretend. Yes, yeah. You 𝑷𝒍𝒂𝒚𝒍𝒊𝒔𝒕.
Yeah. Paradise. I know.
Slouched in the corner, whiskey melting the ice. Voice raspy like it danced on broken glass twice. Swagger in my veins, I walk in slow motion. Drunken groove glides like a ship in the ocean. Bar lights buzzing, shadows doing the tango. Words hit harder than a southpaw's mango. Soaked in silk, spit venom with precision. Mind sharp as the edge of a surgeon's incision. Slow burn swagger, every step got a melody. Flow by the weight of my verbal felony. Drunk off the vibe, got liquor in the pros. Immaculate aura wherever my shadow goes. Toasted synapses, neurons dive and swerve. Each rhyme coiled, tongue dripping the nerve. Hunger for the crown, wrapped in smoke and suede. Kingdom of a smooth, my legend never fades. Yeah, my legend never fades. Yeah. Room spins soft, gravity starts to sway. Life's chessboard, I'm the clicks nor off cliche. Ink stained hands scripted my rise from rubble. Now I'm a bonfire burning double the trouble. Slow burn swagger, every step got a melody. Floored by the weight of my verbal felony. Drunk off the vibe, got liquor in the pros. Immaculate aura wherever my shadow goes. Yeah, my legend never fades. Flies like a ship in the ocean. My legend never fades.
Hollow echoes, boots on the floor, stories trapped inside the cellar door. Gold dust memories, whiskey half drunk, time spills slow where the chairs stay sunk. Neon flickers, buzzing faint light, cigarette ghosts still haunt the night. Empty jukebox hum a quiet refrain, the last call fading, whispers remain. Silent verse in the air, lonely words don't need a stare. Echoes curl like smoking glass, future in shadows, present in the past. Silent verse in the air, lonely words don't need a stare. Echoes curl like smoking glass, future in shadows, present in the past. Tired bartender wipes the stain, dishcloth story steeped in pain. Curtain falls on the silent stage, the clock ticks slow, turning age to age. The mirror sees 1,000 truths, smudged with fingerprints of fading youth. Shadows don't lie, they stretch and shrink, the quiet speaks louder than we can think. Silent verse in the air, lonely words don't need a stare. Echoes curl like smoking glass, future in shadows, present in the past. Silent verse in the air, lonely words don't need a stare. Echoes curl like smoking glass, future in shadows, present in the past. Yeah.
Pour the pink whiskey, moon in the glass, neon dreams drip, future and past. Tears in the eyes, vibes never clash. Sipping on the sand, diamonds out loud. Pour the pink whiskey, moon in the glass, neon dreams drip, future and past. Tears in the eyes, vibes never clash. Sipping on the sand, diamonds out loud. Cigarette clouds, whispers and curls, lips paint secrets, painting the world. Slow smirk venom, a serpent unfurls. High-heeled shadows unfazed by the twirls. Pink whiskey kisses, liquefied divine. Every sip a whisper, bodies entwined. Pour me another round, lost in the shine. Smoke laden rhythm, hearts under mine. Velvet voice cutting razor on silk. Lean to the chaos, milk to my guilt. The bottle keeps spilling, my walls built. Broken by the flame, my heart once quilled. Moonlight's confession, street lights hum. Baseline seduction, forbidden drum. Pour the truth slow on lips so numb. Pink whiskey haze, whispers succumb. Christ key moon in the glass, neon dreams drip, future and past. Tears in the eyes, vibes never clash. Sipping on the sand, diamonds out loud. Pink whiskey, moon in the glass, neon dreams drip, future and past. Tears in the eyes, vibes never clash. Sipping on the sand, diamonds out loud. Crisis in my glance, chaos on my tongue. In every word, there's a song unsung. The night's a gamble, the game's been spun. Pink whiskey's calling, the deal's begun. Pink whiskey, moon in the glass, neon dreams drip, future and past. Tears in the eyes, vibes never clash. Sipping on the sand, diamonds out loud. Pink whiskey, moon in the glass, neon dreams drip, future and past. Tears in the eyes, vibes never clash. Sipping on the sand, diamonds out last. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Phone buzz heavy, screen glow dim. Tried to block the world, but you're seeping in. Ghost on the line, shadows in my ear. Voicemail echo, your voice too near. automatic rewind. Messages unsent, trapped in my mind. Digits on display, but no one to answer. My love's a melody, you're the silent dancer. Missed calls, lost time, all I got is regret. Heartbeats syncopate where the pain is set. You're the rhythm in the night, fading too slow. Bittersweet and quiet, that missed call flow. Missed calls, lost time, all I got is regret. Heartbeats syncopate where the pain is set. You're the rhythm in the night, fading too slow. Bittersweet and quiet, that missed call flow. Fingers trace the glass, screen locked out. Your number's a cipher, I can't figure out. Words left undone, floating in limbo. Silent soundtrack, riding the tempo. Pages of rhymes, verses you inspired. Love burned bright, now the pen feels tired. You the verse, but I lost the hook. Now it's just me in this empty book. Missed calls, lost time, all I got is regret. Heartbeats syncopate where the pain is set. You're the rhythm in the night, fading too slow. Bittersweet and quiet, that missed call flow. Missed calls, lost time, all I got is regret. Heartbeats syncopate where the pain is set. You're the rhythm in the night, fading too slow. Bittersweet and quiet, that missed call flow.
Stumbling steps, the night's still young. Moonlight hits like we're undone. Streetlights hum, they sing my tune. Chasing thoughts beneath the moon. In a midnight loop we spin these days. Time's a fog, it melts and sways. Lost in moments that replay. Never ends this night today. Pocket full of dreams, half awake. City whispers keep me sake. Feet on pavement, steady, slow. Life's a place I'll never know. In a midnight loop we spin these days. Time's a fog, it melts and sways. Lost in moments that replay. Never ends this night today. Glass reflections tangled mind, but peace is something I still find. Echoed laughter fades too soon. Still I'm safe beneath this moon. In a midnight loop we spin these days. Time's a fog, it melts and sways. Lost in moments that replay. Never ends this night today.
A mark on the rim, cups half empty, light starts to dim. Neon glow, it's a smoky haze. Last call whispers the end of days. Lipstick on glass, traces of you. Silent echoes, what's left to pursue. Velvet beats thump through the hollow air. A closing time tale, memories rare. Babe, babe, babe. secrets within. Bartender smirks, polishing sins. Time to cash out, the game begins. Scattered laughter, dissolving slow. Chasing dreams where the lost ones go. Velvet ropes drop, curtains unfold. Stories in glasses, worth their gold. Lipstick on glass, traces of you. Silent echoes, what's left to pursue. Velvet beats thumb through the hollow air. A closing time tale, memories rare. Stains that speak, though mouths stay sealed. Half-told truths behind shields concealed. Closing the tab, final receipts. Broken hearts left out on these streets.
Yeah. 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 Slick talk, smooth walk, crown tilted, what's real? Breaking through the static, no caps, it's the deal. Midnight vibes, pen sharp as a blade steel. Heart steady beating, but I'm calm, what's the pill? Rhythm in my chest, pounding double bass echoes. City never sleeping, where the faded shine retro. Canvas of a street light, painting night's tempo. Kingpin of the cool, if they wonder where the crown go. Last round flow, we ain't stopping for the clock, no. Time's just a whisper when you're cruising in the glow. Lose grip on the world, but the word's solid though. This is where the real ones know they're meant to go. Dim lights dappling my shadow on the scene. Pace steady moving, got no room for intervene. Floating through a daydream, but wide awake it seems. The calm before the wind, they don't know about the scheme. Only truth I spit, fabric cut from raw threads. Cashmere confidence, smoother than the softest beds. Mind sharp, sharper than them cuts in barbershops. Flow so clean, spot glaring lights of street cops. Last round flow, we ain't stopping for the clock, no. Time's just a whisper when you're cruising in the glow. Loose grip on the world, but the word's solid though. This is where the real ones know they're meant to go.
Ice cube, last breath, drowning in the glass. Neon flickers dim, shadows slow to pass. Bar stool symphony, whispers in the back. Clock hands dragging time, picking up slack. Whiskey in my veins, truth start to bleed. Words slurring thick, tongue planting the seeds. Baseline heavy, heart sinking the beat. Cold world melting, heat under my feet. Last ice melt, the hour turns thin. Glass speaks tales of where I've been. Liquor reflections, my sins swim deep. Can't rewind the clock, just play for keeps. Cracks in the wood, stories embedded. Echoes of the night, regret shredded. Slow drag of smoke, life's hard lessons. Bottle philosophies, cheap confessions. Bartender priest, absolve my life. No rosaries here, just edge of knife. Frosted glass sermons, gospel of hurt. Buried in the rubble, digging through dirt. Streets call loudly, city hums low. Steps stagger out, winter's cold flow. Horizon bent, dawn creeping in. Another night fades, another life spin. 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 Last ice melt, the hour turns thin. Glass speaks tales of where I've been. Liquor reflections, my sins swim deep. Can't rewind the clock, just play for keeps. Cracks in the wood, stories embedded. Echoes of the night, regret shredded. Slow drag of smoke, life's hard lessons. Bottled philosophies, cheap confessions.
Frozen breath cutting through the midnight freeze. Frost on my tongue, I'm spitting winter's disease. Crystal shards fall sharp, the cadence so bold. Gold-plated bars sounding icy and cold. Built my castle from snowflakes, solid and clean. Diamonds in my aura, a glacial sheen. Fingers numb, turning pages of my story untold. Each rhyme a cold steel blade, watch it unfold. Ice in my verse, chill in the wind. Snowstorm syllables sharp as sin. Glistening edge where the silence begins. Cold on my tongue when the rhythm spins. Cooler than the space where constellations breathe. Glazed over truths beneath the world I seethe. Veins pump, frigid flows, frostbitten schemes. Drawing glaciers cross pages in lucid streams. Cloak of frost hangs heavy, bitter and blue. In the dim bar haze as the world breaks through. I craft ice sculptures of lines so true. Pour them in the underground and let it stew. Ice in my verse, chill in the wind. Snowstorm syllables sharp as sin. Glistening edge where the silence begins. Cold on my tongue when the rhythm spins. Ice in my verse. Ice in my verse.
Shadows tall when the phone glows. City ain't asleep but my heart froze. Whiskey or pride, who knows which I chose. Her number too close, regretting my prose. Don't call it tonight, let the silence breathe. Regrets are poison, don't drink that seed. Memories scratch like the DJ's creed. A voice in my head, I'm begging it to leave. Don't call it tonight, let the silence breathe. Regrets are poison, don't drink that seed. Memories scratch like the DJ's creed. A voice in my head, I'm begging it to leave. Street lights flicker, cruel like her eyes. Every block a mirror of the lies I devised. Tried to play it smooth, but now truth's my demise. Phone heavy in my hand, devil in disguise. Fingers to digits, close to the line. But letting go means healing over time. Past burns fierce, burns hotter than wine. A voice whispers she won't make it. Don't call it tonight, let the silence breathe. Regrets are poison, don't drink that seed. Memories scratch like the DJ's creed. A voice in my head, I'm begging it to leave. Night breeze heavy, world slowed down. Every bad move wearing me like a crown. Could've held steady, instead let love drown. Now I'm swimming in the echoes, can't touch the ground.
Tears fall, ink scribble, life's a riddle in my lap. Mirror crack, my reflection trapped, heart taking a nap. Sip slow, the bittersweet flow got my tongue. Nostalgia tasting rich, a flavor where I begun. Chasing stars and I'm lit by neon sighs, hoping my shadows tell truths, no room for lies. Fingertips trace the edge of this bittersweet stage. Whispers of the crowd wrapped tight in a cage. Bit is the mic, sweet's the release. Words cascading like honey through grease. Pain's the rhythm, love's the rhyme, cross-faded in a verse. Stuck in time, that is the mic, sweet's the release. Words cascading like honey through grease. Pain's the rhythm, love's the rhyme, cross-faded in a verse. Stuck in time, vinyl spin stories beneath my skin. Each crackle a scar, every groove where I've been. Peppermint haze fades to the bitter sting. Melodies a boomerang, heart starts to sing. Dap the vibe, pour gold from this chest. Confessions bouncing on beats, words undressed. Sweater weather bars, warming frost burn souls. Under low lights where life's chapters unfold. It is the mic, sweet's the release. Words cascading like honey through grease. Pain's the rhythm, love's the rhyme, cross-faded in a verse. Stuck in time, it is the mic, sweet's the release. Words cascading like honey through grease. Pain's the rhythm, love's the rhyme, cross-faded in a verse. Stuck in time. Stuck in time. Stuck in time. Stuck in time.
Cobblestone jacket, hard cold like a casket. Watch the shadows dance, they scheme in elastic. Smoke from the gutter curl, truth ain't pretty. Tales of lost kings drift quiet through the city. Bitter flow, poison in the veins. Thunder in my chest when the struggle remains. Every word a weapon cuts deep, leaves stains. Street symphony raw, ain't no holy refrains. Dirty shoebox dreams under dim neon beams. Night fights with pride stitched up in my seams. Echoes of redemption, crook path I tread. Paint my canvas in fights, black, blue and red. Steel kiss the asphalt, harmony of chains. I'm mad to the hustle, never breaking these reins. Concrete pole stomping through my rib cage. Streets my teacher, class in survival's rage. Bodega sages, whisper truth that's ancient. Crumbling alliances, silence contagious. Frontline fury, no handshakes for foes. The bitter truth spits where the wild wind blows. Bitter flow, venom through the skies. Burn marks smeared where the innocent lies. Hunger carved the map, lines under my eyes. Street symphony raw, where the spirit defies. Where the spirit defies, where the spirit defies. Street spirit defies, where the spirit defies. Street spirit defies, street 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 spirit defies. Street spirit defies.
Drip on the mic, bourbon in the veins. Bassline heavy, got that thunder in the chains. Underground gutter mixed with poetry of pain. Echoes in the alley, city whispers my name. Bass and bourbon, rhythm so fierce. Cut through the static blaze that pierce. From the warm deep bass to the highs I steer. Raise a glass, feel the grind in your ear. Bass and bourbon, rhythm so fierce. Cut through the static blaze that pierce. From the warm deep bass to the highs I steer. Raise a glass, feel the grind in your ear. Drums knocking rude like a a landlord's fist. Words ricochet, every bar's a twist. Moonlight fights through the crack mist. A symphony of streets, hard to resist. Bourbon burns deep, warm like the bass. Vibes in the dark where the lines embrace. Medium fast, rhythm steady, keep the pace. This underground groove ain't saving no face. Flow grip tighter than a bourbon seal. Cracks in the soul offer truth to reveal. Mic ignites flames, raw wounds that heal. Currency of grit, every rhyme surreal. Bass and bourbon, rhythm so fierce. Cut through the static blades that pierce. From the warm deep bass to the highs I steer. Raise a glass, feel the grind in your ear. Bass and bourbon, rhythm so fierce. Cut through the static blades that pierce. From the warm deep bass to the highs I steer. Raise a glass, feel the grind in your ear.
In the spot, the night jumps away. Sticky floors tell a story, every spill a mistake. Bar stool sway like they caught a new beat. Crowd buzzing heavy, heart thuds in the heat. Bar stool bounce, feet thump like a drum. Heartbeat sinks with the hum of the rum. Hands in the air, glasses up to the sky. We ownin' this night, ain't no asking why. Bar stool bounce, feet thump like a drum. Heartbeat sinks with the hum of the rum. Hands in the air, glasses up to the sky. We ownin' this night, ain't no asking why. Smoke twist slow like a dance in the air. Convos tumble wild, secrets laid bare. Clock ain't the boss, no tick, no talk. Time froze mid-laugh, can't stop this walk. Beat rise smooth, grooves hot like tar. Words sling quicker, sharp tongues leave scars. Bottle pops echo like street lights flash. Every breath stolen, each second to dash. Mic pass sparks like fire to the wick. Crowd chants bold, moves quick on the click. High tops tap, low lights blend. Her rhythm so raw, it don't ever end. Bar stool bounce, feet thump like a drum. Heartbeat sinks with the hum of the rum. Hands in the air, glasses up to the sky. We ownin' this night, ain't no asking why. Bar stool bounce, feet thump like a drum. Heartbeat sinks with the hum of the rum. Hands in the air, glasses up to the sky. We ownin' this night, ain't no asking why. Hands in the air, glasses up to the sky. We ownin' this night, ain't no asking why. Bar stool bounce, feet thump like a drum. Heartbeat sinks with the hum of the rum. Hands in the air, glasses up to the sky. We ownin' this night, ain't no asking why.
The bartender wipes a streak on worn oak wood. Last call's a whisper where the weary ones stood. Tales of heartbreak float through the smoky night as the neon signs flicker in the dimming light. A bar closer where dreams collide. Sliding shadows where secrets hide. Empty stools and a bottle's gleam. Lost in a haze, it's not what it seems. A man in the corner with a jukebox stare. Sings tunes of regret, but his soul stripped bare. The vinyl skipping like his broken past, capturing moments that were never meant to last. He said this bar's my lover's ghost, so true. Her phantom feet danced across this room's blue hue. But the world keeps turning, leaving the lonely slow. A bar close is the friend that won't let you go. A bar closer where dreams collide. Sliding shadows where secrets hide.
Empty stools and the bottles gleam, lost in a haze, that's not what I seen. Blinks too as the spirits all fade. Life resumes but the damage is delayed. His coat hangs heavy like the weight of time in this dim lit cave where sins become sublime. Up, it paints the air. Ashtrays full, who put it there? The bass line hums and snares on cue. This jazzy vibe just seeps through you. Ashtray beats and smoky nights. Rhythms roll with urban lights. Feel the vibe, don't think, just sway. Let the groove take you away. Shimmers on the bridge, shadows play their timeless trick. A sax cries out its smoky plea, a jazzy whisper breaks the spree. Ashtray beats and smoky nights, rhythms roll with urban lights. Feel the vibe, don't think, just sway. Let the groove take you away. Cigarette embers, they spark and glow. A life in rhythm, moves fast, moves slow. Snapping fingers, the world's in tune. Under the haze of a lonesome moon. Each scratch, each loop repeats its way. Beats grow louder than words can say. Echo truths in this late night broom. Filling the void, consuming the room. Baseline hums and snares on cue. This jazzy vibe just seeps through you. Ashtray beats and smoky nights, rhythms roll with urban lights. Feel the vibe, don't think, just sway. Let the groove take you away.
Yeah, the clock's hands dance, 2:45. Smoke curls like ghosts in my memory. Broken moonlight, spilling through the blinds. Ash on wood, a trace of lost rewind.
Ash on wood where the fire once stood. Burned out hope in the ashes of good. Late night echo, shadows might linger. Faint traces of the spark on my finger.
The silence cracks with the scratch of the pen. I write down whispers I won't hear again. A saxophone loops its sorrowful tune. The city's heartbeat under a liquid moon.
The ceiling leans low, heavy with dreams. Dripping in time like fractured streams. Cans on the curb hum a blue serenade. In the quiet, regret softly parade.
Ash on wood where the fire once blazed. Faded embers lost in smoggy haze. Lingering warmth from hands that once tethered. Now just smoke, drifting untethered.
Footsteps retreat where they dared to tread. Empty spaces where old words were shed. Each grain of ash a story untold. Scattered like sand but never turns cold.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Amber night, candlelight glow, I'm coasting. Whiskey on the rocks, deep thoughts in slow motion. Glass sweats, mirrors drip, truths unspoken. Neon buzz, lips sip, secrets wide open. Roll slow, let the beat paint the vibe. Amber haze blurring lines as we glide. Late night confessions, nowhere to hide. Smooth talking shadows in the corners collide. Jazz notes weave between my syllable seams. Bassline bounce like the pulse of my dreams. City humming orchestra, concrete cleans. Round midnight melodies serve the moonbeam. Slurred talks, crooked clocks, time dissolves. Echoes in the bar, drift problems resolve. Golden liquid wisdom, resolutions evolve. Amber night whispers, mysteries we absolve. Smoke curls, chandelier reflections, they spin. Faces blur, but the vibe stays deep in my skin. Cooler sax riffs cutting real through the din. Heartbeats drop to the rhythm of the sin. Amber night fades, last notes fall to the floor. Footsteps retreat, echoes rustle through the door. Final sip, leave the glass wanting more. Soulful, hollow streets hum the score. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh, oh.
Corner smoke curls, slow burn on the table. Shadows stretch long, flicker like cable. Room full of thoughts, swirl like some fables. 3 a.m. skies twist, dark and unstable. Pen scribble, heavy ink bleeds on the sheet. Memories replay, each scene on repeat. Old skies peel, street dreams concrete. Heart like a drum, slow march off beat. 3 a.m. pour cup, overflow spills. Night steeps deep, chasing those chills. Clock hands grind, still in my will. World stands still, chasing time uphill. Soul cracks open, spill truths unspoken. Chain links tight, but the bars be broken. Midnight confessions, burdens awoken. Breath fogs the glass, cage feels token. Moon parked low and the ship lost its way. Stars scatter wild, unruly display. Questions hit sharp, can't keep them at bay. Talk with the ghosts, hear what they say. 3 a.m. pour, drip steady and slow. Rhythms of the night, beats haunting the low. Still searching myself through riddles I know. Lost in the dark, but the ember still glow.
Stretch long under street light static. Speakers boom sonic, marching erratic. Bottle in the left, right hand automatic. Swagger so cold, drip straight volcanic. Stumble with the rhythm, but the flow stay lethal. Enemies local, call them low rent sequels. So rock in my veins, walk sharp as the steeples. Every bar scripture, my word play cathedral. 2 a.m. swagger, world's mine to conquer. Drunk steps, fresh drip, worn like armor. City whispers low, I'm the life responder. Face to the wind, ego runs harder. 2 a.m. swagger, world's mine to conquer. Drunk steps, fresh drip, worn like armor. City whispers low, I'm the life responder. Face to the wind, ego runs harder.
breath fogging up glass, skyscraper reflections, fit night black, no half-ass impressions. Roll on the block cause seismic connections, truth at my hip disrespects correction. Neon sings dirty, whole world feels plastered, baseline ruthless, tongue cuts faster. Crawl through the chaos, I'm drunk master, still upright when it turns full disaster. 2 a.m. swagger, world's mine to conquer, drunk steps fresh, drip worn like armor. City whispers